YouTube world. I'm going to do a little video here on a little project I'm doing. Unfortunately, I didn't think of recording the video before I stripped all the Teflon off this pan. Seen these for a while now in Walmart in the camping section, and I've wanted one for a while and decided to pick one up. Just took me a while to get into the mood to do the work. Not that it was hard. About an 8-inch pan, I believe. Carbon steel. It was Teflon coated. A camping section. I think it was a Coleman product. It was made in China with a cheap Teflon coating. Now it does have a nice folding handle, which I thought was pretty cool. As I said, it was Teflon coated inside and out. I took to it with a wire wheel on my 4-inch angle grinder. Please be careful if you want to do something like this though. I had ear and eye protection on. Most importantly, I had, you need some sort of a breathing mask. All I had was a bandana, so I wrapped a bandana around my nose and my mouth. Probably the biggest and smartest thing I did was I set up a box fan about a foot away, blowing straight towards the garage door. I opened up the door, the door, so I had good ventilation. Actually, I opened both garage doors, so as I was ripping the Teflon up, it was blowing straight outside, and trust me, you don't want to breathe that crap in. The reason I decided to take the Teflon off is because I cook under high heat. This is primarily going to be an outdoors pan, open fire, so I reckon I'm going to be cooking with high heat. Teflon is okay. I use Teflon to cook my eggs. I cook my eggs on a very gentle heat, 3.5 out of 10 to give you a bit of an idea, nice medium-low heat. So under low heat like that, or medium-low heat, Teflon's fine. If it gets to the point where it's smoking, it's really toxic. And if the surface gets damaged, it's not a good thing either. But I said I got 2 little egg pans. That's all I use them for. They never get scratched. As soon as the eggs are cooked, I just wipe them out with a paper towel. So the surface of my little egg pans never get damaged, and I never heat them up. So not to the point anywhere near where they're smoking. They always stay on a nice medium low to low heat. This guy's going to be different though, so I decided to get the wire wheel onto the grinder, and I just stripped it off inside and out. So what I've got now is a carbon steel pan, just a basic bare carbon steel pan, very much like a Chinese wok. I'm not going to do a video on seasoning because you'll see much better versions of that on YouTube if you want to do this and season a steel pan. Just do a YouTube search on how to season a Chinese wok. Yeah, you'll get some very good videos there. So I'm going to clean this up with soap and water, give it a good clean and oil it and get it on some heat and start doing the seasoning process. And what I'm going to be left with is a very nice little lightweight seasoned carbon steel pan, and I will be able to use that inside or out, but it'll be perfect for over a campfire. Certainly wouldn't want to keep it in its original format with Teflon and get it hot outside on an open fire or on coals. I wasn't comfortable with that. That's why I decided to strip it back. So give me a little while. I'll get it cleaned up and start the seasoning and bring it back and show you again, see how I'm doing. Alright guys, I've got to finish this up. My battery's dying out here a little bit. But anyway, so yeah, this is just the first seasoning. Just got that done. Now, it's a little patchy because of the wire wheel that I used. If I was interested in taking the time to, basically polish it all, to get it all even, to get those sort of stroke marks out of there from the wire disc, well then it wouldn't be patchy. But this is going to be mainly an outside pan, so I really don't care. I just want to get it seasoned. So as you can see, she's already getting dark. And it's a pretty good smooth surface. I'll hit it a couple more times with some peanut oil and just repeat. And but yeah, look, overall, just the more you use the thing, the darker it gets, and the seasoning gets better and better. So anyway, $6.88. Took me probably 10 minutes to get all the Teflon off. I'll repeat again, just you don't want to breathe that stuff if you're going to do something like this. I've also got another old anodized aluminum pan out in the garage where the Teflon is, I stopped using it because the Teflon was sort of getting old and in my opinion dangerous. So I think I'll do that one day too. I'll rip into that and strip it off. But being alloy, I don't know if that's going to season up. I don't know if that's going to be any good. But carbon steel for sure. This is going to be a nice lightweight. You know, whether you want to use it for backpacking, camping, or just simply cooking a grilled cheese or something around the campfire, you don't need to take your cast iron outside. That's heavy, especially if if you need to hold it over a fire or some coals. Yeah, the last thing you want to do is be hanging on the cast iron. But the folding handle is nice little addition too. So yeah, there we go. So all right, that's it. $6.88 carbon steel pan was Teflon, no longer. All right, thanks for watching.